is one player who has featured in the Bundesliga. Over 27 minutes of game time for him at the very top level. Also part of the side that won the Super Cup as well. As we see Bayern Munich's lineup to date. Say they're unchanged from the side that won 5-1 last time. Leonard Prescott, the youngster, just 16 years of age in goal, born in New York, also German citizenship. Saying up top, Wisdom Mike, with those 4 appearances in the Bundesliga. Plenty of goals spread around this team. And there, of course, will be a lot of goal threat. Say they are coming off some really top performances. Having won against Hanover here 5-1 and against Berliner AK as well, also 5-1 after the opening defeat against Kaiserslautern on the opening day away from home, 2-0 away from home. Borussia Mönchengladbach as another side that have a lot of really top players. However, they're missing a few of their top goal scorers today. No Joshua Uwakonyi, the left winger, 13 appearances, 10 goals for him. And also Iyaya Danfa, the centre forward, 10 goals for him in 13 appearances. Not in the starting lineup to date. But they do have the likes of Krasniqi, who is the under-19s captain for his national side, playing for Kosovo. And Lenz Wursdorfer, the also under-17s Bundesliga champion of last year. Now he is a goal scorer. He has scored 12 goals in 15 appearances as we get underway here in Bayern, in Bavaria. Bayern Munich in the red strip and Borussia Mönchengladbach in the white. Say nothing really separating these sides at the moment in the league. They're both chasing Kaiserslautern, who are the pace setters. Kaiserslautern on 7 points at the moment after winning their 2 games and drawing the last one. And say Bayern, they bounce back from that defeat against Kaiserslautern. And 2 absolute thumping victories here at home. Borussia Mönchengladbach, 2 wins and a loss as well. They also beat Berliner Athletic Club by a margin of 4 goals away from home. That was back on the 8th of February, before also slipping to defeat against Kaiserslautern, despite Kaiserslautern being reduced to 10 men. And then a good win at home against Leipzig. Leipzig with 2 players sent off in the end in that game as well. So lots of red cards in Borussia Mönchengladbach's last few games. And we shall see how it is today. Mamuni right back today. Ayayi, the number 3 today. Lewis Schaefer is captaining the side, the centre-back, alongside Pavlic. Aguatu now. Good delivery into the middle. Dangerous ball. It's up in the sky. And still the pressure is on. Possession with the home side. Cross it comes to the near side. Borussia Mönchengladbach now. Wursdorfer. Pitch in perfect condition today after the long winter. Kokumaki, a Finnish player, sends it in, but it's nodded away. See Tavi Kokomeki. He is Mr. Consistent. It's his 22nd appearance this year for Borussia Mönchengladbach. 6 goals to his name so far. Mönchengladbach captained by Elias Falifard, wearing the number 5 for the visitors. Also a major goal threat, wearing the number 10 today for Borussia Mönchengladbach, Nico Horvath, the attacking midfielder. Here he is on the ball now. So Nico Horvath got the third goal when they faced RB Leipzig last time. In the 5th minute of stoppage time. Good ball over the top here. Chance of Mönchengladbach. And it's out for a corner. Well defended in the end by Pavlic. And Yeli Krasniqi it was who got round the back of the defence there. But unable to pick out a teammate. Nice ball over the top. Flag stays down. First touch took him away from goal rather. Gufak now. Solid defending from Bayern. Throw in quickly taken. Nice passing from Gladbach. Oh, ball into the middle. This is the pressure's building here, and Gufak from distance, and the first shot with a bit of venom in it goes off the mark. Well, good start from the visitors. Nice build-up play. The cut back. It was a little bit scrappy in the penalty area. Bayern with plenty of bodies back, and then the shot not caught true from Mathieu and Gufak. Ball sent long. Good ball in the end. Excellent pass from the goalkeeper. Defence standing off, allowing the attacker there of Gladbach to get the first touch. Well picked out from the goalkeeper. Driven in. And Bayern are under a bit of pressure here. Comes off the shin and goes out for a corner. Nice play from the visitors. And it'll be Wursdorfer with the in-swinger now. So he's got a good delivery on him. Let's see how this one is. It's a good delivery as well. Very dangerous towards that near post. No one on the end of it though for Gladbach. They win another free kick in a good position. And it's Gladbach in the ascendancy at the moment. Good little touch from Yusuf Balasin there. Wursdorfer once more, and Gufak is also there. Two in the wall for Bayern. It's quite a way out. Be an ambitious effort from this kind of range. And it is an ambitious effort, and it is the opener! Well, he who dares wins. It caught the goalkeeper out at the near post. It went through the middle of the wall But it's a cheeky effort. The wall breaks apart. And it's Wisdom Mike. And just his 10th appearance, Wisdom Mike that broke away, trying to cover. And it sneaks in at the near post, beating Marcello Triple. Sorry, beating Leonard Prescott in goal for Bayern Munich. And Leonard Prescott slightly unsighted as it came through the wall, and it is the visitors who lead. Strong start from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Peter, guided offside, going to respond now. It's Gladbach again coming down with Muradian. Muradian, strong run into the penalty area. Muradian tries to cut it back. And Mamouni gets back in time. Oh, clear foul there. Right in front of... Red card! Straight red card there. Wow. Nico Horvath giving his marching orders, the referee. Marvin Hoffman did not like what he saw there at all. Well, let's have a look here. Well, he comes through the back of him. It's right in front of the bench. I have to say, on first appearance, it looks a little bit harsh. I mean, there was no attempt to play the ball. But Nico Horvath, straight red. The referee not messing around there. Well, certainly Marvin Hoffman must have considered that to be a reckless challenge, dangerous challenge. It was cynical. There was no attempt to play the ball. And this game has taken on an entirely new complexion now, as Gladbach down to 10 men. Well, I had mentioned before that we'd seen a lot of red cards in Gladbach's games, and so it is again today. Usually it's the opponents who saw red, and today it is Gladbach's turn. The young foals down to 10 men within really the first 10 minutes of the game. And now it's Bayern trying to capitalise on their numerical advantage. It's still with Bayern. Oh, good ball over the top for the home side. Not too far away there. Goalkeeper came out for it and it was sent goal bound or into the danger area. And that one harmlessly past the post. So Bayern Gladbach So Gladbach now with a free kick, a little bit further out, but they'll be optimistic here. And Gufak from range, and Gufak's effort is a decent one, but it's just past the post. Whistling past the upright there. And Leonard Prescott interested in that one. Sweetly struck, it was dipping, but slightly to the right. And Gladbach will be very keen to make the most of any kind of set-piece situations here. Iguatu plays it inside. Leopold Schmidt now. Pavlic. Gladbach keeping it compact. 5 at the back. In front of them a row of 4 or 3. One player coming out to slightly press, but certainly they're going to be made to work today. Dangerous ball. All the way through to the goalkeeper in the end. Marcelo triple. And this is the problem here for Gladbach. How do they work their way up the pitch? Well, they do it just like that, and the flag is raised. That was tight. But Gladbach threatening there to break through the back line of the high line of the Bayern defence there. Nice link-up play it was between Stefan Salitra and Wursdorfer there. Pavlic. Mamoni. Crosses raining in. Clearance doesn't go the direction he wanted it to. And the clearance now hits the referee. And there should be a drop ball for Gladbach. Say Gladbach, they do possess the quality inside their team. Krasniqi, Kosovo's under-19s captain. They've got some German under-17s players in there as well. Also, Josef Balasan, under-17s Bundesliga champion from last year, and also the under-17s Africa Cup winner with Morocco. So a lot of success at youth level for Josef Balasan. And now Bayern with a very good position for a free kick here. Can they draw themselves level through a set piece of their own? And the left-footed Ajayi is interested in this one as well. Ajayi. Instead it's the right foot, and it's a goal as well to level things up. The number 9, Yilgashi, hits his 6th of the season. That's another player who's been in top form, and another German youth international, under 18s, under 17s, under 16s. Sweetly struck. It's from distance, but it's arrowed into the corner, and Triple can't get that. It's beyond the diving goalkeeper, and Bayern level it up in the 20th minute. And it's Triple who just takes a step to his left and then has to recover. He can't get there in time. So 2 free kicks and 2 goals, and it's 1-1. And now it's Bayern with the momentum. Here they come again. Gladbach backpedaling. A chance here on the overlap. Triple comes out to block things, and it's already out for a goal kick. From one end to the other. Alan Junior Lambe slipping in. Wisdom Mike. So Triple sends it long. It comes to Rafael Pavlic. Lots of room for him to trundle forwards into. Mamuni. Aguatu does well, wriggling through the challenges. And then he runs into the form of Tristan Top Rasmussen. And Bayern force another corner now. And Gladbach being made to suffer here in the last 10 minutes or so. Leopold Schmidt. Defensive midfielder, also has represented Germany under 16s level. Schmidt's delivery. It bounces in the penalty area. It comes back to the captain, Louis Schaefer, who takes a swing at it. He rather gets underneath it, and it's a harmless effort in the end. Bayern once more. Gashi, the goal scorer. Aguatu. It's the first defender. Mamuni clips it in. Good ball, and it should have been the second. Alan Junior Lambe arriving in the right place. Wonderful ball in from Mamuni. And then he gets right underneath it, the side-footed effort. And Bayern that with a big opportunity to take the lead. Well, Mihai Anaccia's side, after going in front, now find themselves level. Trying to keep possession of the ball, but they've lost it once more. Anaccia, two-time winner in the Under-17s Bundesliga, has guided the youth side to glory on two separate occasions. So the trainer, head coach, has been with Borussia Mönchengladbach since 2015. And he certainly finds himself and his team in a tricky position here. It's attack against defence. Crosses raining in to Gladbach's box. Mamuni once more. Another good delivery. And it's a fine save in the end from Gashi. Triple forced into action once more. It's a glancing header at the near post. Ryan Mamuni sending in cross after cross, and this is a good save. It's a good run in front of the defender. Just gets a little bit too much on it, but it's a chance for the second, straight from that. The corner. All hands to the pump for the visitors now. They managed to clear it away. This was a big opportunity as well. Good defending. Getting bodies on the line. Tristan Top Rasmussen, the defender, getting his head to it there, denying a certain goal. In it goes Matosevic this time. Michael Matosevic's effort there to send it into the middle. Michael Matosevic from Austria, just 17 years of age. It's quite a young side, and actually, this Bayern Munich side. So, goalkeeper just 16 years of age. Matosevic, 17. And Guatu as well, 16 years of age. They're building for the future. Bayern now. And Guatu, his ball forwards, looking for Mamuni, not on the same wavelength there, or overhit. Gladbach trying to gain some yards here. Solid challenge from the captain, Louis Schaefer, following Salitra there. Pavlic's ball into the feet of Schmidt. Long diagonal. The defender is there to nod it away. A lot of the attacking coming down this right side for Bayern. Guatu and Mamuni seeing a lot of the ball. And in the end, it comes off Krasniqi for another corner for Bayern Munich. Michael Matosevic once more with the duties from the corner flag. High delivery this one. And it looks like it's gone straight out, or there's a foul on the goalkeeper. Slightly impeded there from Yilgashi. Well, Gladbach, understandably, really struggling to make the ball stick. Bayern pressing high up the pitch here. And space again down the right-hand side. Guatu coming inside onto the left peg and doesn't catch it as strongly as he would have wanted. Kind of offside, finding a lot of space down the right hand side. Now it's Gladbach though. They do have possession and the overlap. Nicely tidied up though by the left back. And Jai. Oh, it's a slip there, and Gashi's through, being supported by Guatu, and Gashi goes alone. And from at a tight angle, Marcello triple holds on to it well. Gashi Acknowledges the run from his teammate. He's been in such good goal-scoring form, Gashi. He backed himself there. The mistake at the back. And in the end, perhaps the ball into the middle would have been the better option there. For Eguatu. So the challenge on Mamouny. Penalised, and it's Bayern once more. A good number of spectators here enjoying this nice spring weather. Under 19s football on the Saturday morning, kicking off another good weekend of action. Well, I've lost track of the number of crosses that have come now into Gladbach's penalty area. And this time a corner from the opposite side. Six to aim for in the penalty area. The deep delivery well palmed away from Triple. And play continues, bit of a barge in the back, but it's good in the end from Yusuf Balasen. And he wins his side a bit of a respite. Good palm from the goalkeeper. Yeah, it was Yilgashi going down in the penalty area. Nothing given though. Bit of a tangle, didn't see too much in that. So this is a Bayern side that certainly is also struggling with their injuries in terms of the squad. Giovanna Wicks is out, as is Bogdan Olechenko, both with thigh injuries. Michel Adoki as well is out, as there's a challenge there on the referee. This perhaps will be a yellow card. Eguatu it is. Closing down the goalkeeper, as he's entitled to do, but he catches him late. And Marcelo Triple there. Caught late. In the end, it was a risky touch from the goalkeeper. Got himself into a spot of bother, but able to clear his lines in the end. So Noah Kojo, Mavora and Chris Afanu both out. Sadiki Chemwo has recovered from a cold though, so he returns to the squad of Bayern Munich today. Say Gladbach without a few top players. That's an interesting run, but slightly overhit, and straight away Bayern looking to hit them on the counter. That's good from Ngufak in the middle of the park though. Gladbach, they lose the ball in the final third. Oh, it's a penalty! Wow, the challenge right on the line. But it goes the way of Gladbach. Oh, another massive decision from the referee. And no end of drama. Marvin Hoffman now awarding Gladbach a penalty. Let's have a look at this one again. There it is, the little tug from Lewis Schaefer. It's on Stefan Salitra. Does he hold him back there? Well, in any case, the referees handed Gladbach an opportunity here to retake the lead from the penalty spot. And it looks like it will be the captain and defender, Elias Falifard, here. Up against Leonard Prescott. And really out of absolutely nothing against the run of play. Gladbach here with an opportunity. It's Elias Falifard. And it's into the back of the net, just about. The goalkeeper, Leonard Prescott, guesses the right way. He gets a hand to it, but it ricochets off him and goes into the opposite side of the goal. And Gladbach, by the skin of their teeth, retake the lead. Tries to give the goalkeeper the eyes. And it does go into the opposite side. Well, I'm absolutely mistaken. The goalkeeper doesn't get any contact on it whatsoever. It's a penalty which completely deceived me as well. An interesting style, the little stutter to it, and then kind of kicks it into the ground, actually. In any case, the defender successful. And Gladbach retake the lead here. Well, it's a real roller coaster, topsy-turvy game. And now play continues. Attack against defence. Well, Bayern Munich, despite being behind, will feel optimistic. They still have good chances to go on and even win this game. They should have been, well, I wouldn't say home and dry, but they missed a couple of golden opportunities to take the lead. Say Lambe's effort in the 23rd minute, the one that really stands out. Eguatu, Lambe once again. Lambe into the goalkeeper. And it goes into the side netting. Again, Lambe going close. Good run from him. He starts the move here, Lambe. Out to Eguatu. Continues his run. Very tight angle. And then a combination of Ngufak and Triple managed to defend that near post. Immediate response from the home side. In fact, it squirms under the goalkeeper. Could have gone into the goal. Delivery flicked on and away. So still over 7 minutes remaining as we see the first substitution. Chris Beiersdorf coming on. And he's going to be replacing the top goal scorer, Len Versdorfer, who looks very disappointed to be coming off, as you can imagine. After scoring the goal, back in his 13th of the season, Len Versdorfer replaced. And not even 40 minutes up on the board. Replaced by the defender, Beiersdorf. Gladbach now win the ball back again. The shot well stopped. Leonard Prescott there. Makes himself big. Tight angle, but good running that one. It was very nice from Krasniqi in the build-up to that. Oh, Peter Gaidarov sees his side trailing, despite being a player up. And now Gladbach pressing as well. Well, confident play from the visitors. Certainly they've got a spring in their steps after retaking the lead. A bit more energy about them now as they look to try and close down the spaces. Bayern now keeping the ball and just allowing Gladbach to get back into their defensive shape. And Guatu onto the right foot, ball along the floor, cleared, but only as far as Pavlic. Another delivery. Plenty of bodies back for Gladbach. Fired back in. Lambe. Tidied up. And Gufak does well. And then it can't be kept in by Krasniqi. More pressure from Bayern. Lambe. Amuni. Headed away. And fired back in. It's another good save. What a great volley that one was. And then the flag was raised perhaps on the follow-up or as a push. It was nodded away, but it came back with interest. Brilliant strike there. The challenge from Lambe. Play continues. And then the long distance effort goes out for a goal kick. Unhappy with the challenge there. Krasniqi. Lambe on Krasniqi, the number 8's tangling. And this effort off target. Krasniqi again. Good ball into the channel, the left channel. And the effort from Kukulmeki is blocked at the near post. Good interception. Oh, there's a challenge there. This might be another booking here. And it's Muradian. Arta Muradian who goes into the book for this challenge. Says he got the ball, but he also got quite a lot of Eguatu. It was the challenge on Eguatu. And it led to the red card for Nico Horvat earlier on in the game. Lambe. Clipped in all the way through to triple. So Gladbach defending their lead again. Certainly a very interesting balance to the game now. And Gladbach looking to hit on the counter. Kukulmeki. Challenge comes in. Kukulmeki trying to wriggle his way from the defender, Mamuni. We've seen so much of attacking capabilities of Ryan Mamuni. And now he's being tested defensively by Tavi Kukulmeki. He's one inside a corner now. So Gladbach, can they go on and extend their lead now? Gufak, they play the corner short, working the angle, delivery to the back post, and then Lambe's there, but it's not a convincing clearance. Dangerous clearance there from Lambe. Doesn't really get the right contact, and it dropped for the Gladbach player in a good position. Difficult chance to take. Gladbach, come again. Moradian. Gufak being held. Wriggles his way clear. Bayern go hunting for the ball. Heavy touch. Loose touch there. Ajayi is immediately onto it. Throw in Bayern Munich. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Amuni. Nguatu. Clever ball in. Cross intercepted. Oh, lovely touch from Lewis Schaefer. The first touch was really outstanding. The second one, not so much, but lovely cushion there. Absolutely perfect, but gets there rather late on the half volley and up into the sky it went. So Gladbach in no particular hurry now to get things back underway. Approaching the final minute of this very controversial and action-packed first 45 minutes. Plenty of talking points. And a tussle on the far side as won Bayern Munich another corner here, and the referee's just spotted something in the middle here. Well, that won't be allowed to continue here. The referee has his back to the plate. And he wants a word here. I think Lambe and Krasniqi is it, who had a tangle earlier on. In fact, it's the number 5, the captain, Elias Falifard. Bayern Munich, plenty forward, good delivery, dangerous one. It's flicked towards the back post, and Triple gets a palm to it to flick it out, and also wins a foul. A really good ball in, good angle. Defender can't get it away. And it's hit long. Over the 3 minutes in the stoppage time now. Referee's discretion. How much we play. Wisdom Mike. Haven't seen too much of him today, actually. Most of the action has come down the right-hand side, but here is Wisdom Mike. His ball loops up and out. And there goes the whistle for the end of the first half. And a very interesting first half it was indeed. Borussia Mönchengladbach with an effort in the 6th minute through Ngufak that was off target before all the action started in the 8th minute. Len Wursdorfer, a free kick from range, cheeky effort that went through the wall and then beats Leonard Prescott at the near post to open the scoring. Len Wursdorfer then also substituted in the first half as Nico Horvat saw red for a heavy challenge on Eguatu. Red card for him. And then the pressure on Gladbach. Yilgashi responding with a free kick of his own to level the score at 1-1 around the 20th minute mark. Lambe had an opportunity for the home side to get their noses in front, but instead it was a penalty awarded for the visitors. Elias Falifard stepping up to make it 2-1 for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and that's how it stands at the break at the moment. We'll take a short 15-minute break and then we'll be back for the second half of this under-19s match. See you soon. defence for the large part of the first half. And that after Len Wursdorfer, his free kick, had opened the scoring in the 8th minute. He was then substituted in that first half as well. Nico Horvat saw red for the visitors in around the 10th minute. Ilgashi equalising with a free kick of his own. Lambe with a big opportunity. About 6 yards out, unable to keep the shot down to retake the lead, but then to take the lead for the first time for Bayern Munich, and then the penalty from Elias Valley-Fard. And there we have it, 2-1 for the visitors. And now Bayern Munich with the ball and trying to push back the young foals. Loose ball in the middle. Won back, however, by Lambe. Across it comes to the left-hand side. Ajayi. He doesn't get the cross right, and that'll trickle towards the defence. So we didn't see too much of Wisdom Mike on that left wing for the home side. So he's a former Borussia Mönchengladbach player. Made the change when he was around 13 years of age. One of the players that has actually featured in the Bundesliga for the senior side. Bayern. Another cross. The pattern continues. Mostly down the right-hand side in that first half. This time down the left of Bayern. Bit of a tangle and a shout. That's Asher Arts. Got the pressure there on the defence. Asher Arts yet to see a goal this season yet for the visitors. 12 appearances for the 18-year-old. Mainly from the bench, however. But certainly they'll need him today up top as Gladbach try and hit Bayern on the counter-attack. So lovely conditions here in Bavaria from the campus of Bayern Munich. Free kick quickly taken, but they will have to come back. Lambe being spoken to with Mathieu and Guefak. Back underway. Bayern probing down the right-hand side. Cross it comes. Schaefer helps the ball on. Gladbach keeping it solid. Not letting any space in the middle. Forced to give up possession out on the flanks. Matosevic, the number 10. Bayern waiting to pick their moment to get the delivery in. The deflection lands kindly, but Torres slams shut on Ryan Mamouny. Schaefer now. Matosevic. And Guayfak comes out to meet the captain. Instead it comes back to Matosevic once more. And Yilgashi up top for Bayern Munich. Doesn't have the natural height to be a real threat in the air. Although we've seen what he can do with his feet. Really finely struck free kick to draw things level, and also had an opportunity on the counter. There was a slight slip in the back line of Mönchengladbach, who haven't really put too many feet wrong in the first half in terms of mistakes at the back. Here's Gashi, nice turn inside. Gashi goes down, referee waves, play on. He's had a couple of penalty appeals, nothing doing though for Gashi. Good ball round the corner from Arzt to set up Gladbach at the other end. Tio and Guayfak now. So instrumental in the middle of the park for the visitors. Working hard. Trying to close down the spaces. Left-footed delivery's a good one, and the header came in as well. Solid connection in the end. Leonard Prescott was in the right spot. Gladbach there, showing that there's still going to be a threat from any kind of set piece that they get. Plenty of quality. Ball clipped in, goes all the way through to Ajayi. Back it comes. Ajayi once more. Hooked away. And then thump clear. Anywhere will do for Gladbach now. So they soak up more pressure. Schaefer. Mooney clips the ball in. Wisdom Mike making the run, but first to it was Marcello Triple. His 8 seconds are up and has to play the long ball. Clever little flick inside it was, but nothing doing that. The tall figure of number 18 in Finland's Taavi Kukumäki. Matosevic. Lambe turns into trouble. Schaefer cleans things up. Good running from Wisdom Mike. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. The ball just slightly overrun that. Say under 19s news from Borussia Mönchengladbach. They've also signed Destiny Manuel Activi Magogo. Recently playing for KRC Genk and has joined up with the under 19 side. He's a 16-year-old, but going to be integrated into the squad. So you're already playing for a big club in Belgium. They're happy to have him. Bayern now the big opportunity. Lambe, and in the end Lambe gives away the foul. Gashi, his ball into Lambe, expecting Gashi to pull the trigger, but instead tries to find a teammate there. Let's have a look at this one. In fact, it was ahead of Gashi. And Leopold Schmidt is the player who holds his head. Can't believe that he got that pass wrong. The defensive midfielder. Trying to pick out the right pass here. Also played for the under-16s Germany. Oh, clever little ball over the top. There was a tangle. Lambe and the captain resuming their personal battle. Elias Valifard there. Schmidt, Schäfer, Matosevic, Schäfer again. Well, it's like cat and mouse now. Bayern Munich probing, looking for the gaps, looking for those little pockets of space. That's nice play from Schmidt. Again, turns and just sees a wall of white in front of him. Long ball looking for Wisdom Mike now on the right hand side. Matosevic. Kukumeki comes out to meet him. Matosevic again. Ajayi. Nice little feint. Drives into the box and pulls the trigger. It's rising and curling off target, but that was nice. Richard Ajayi here. Shapes to cross. Instead cuts inside. Works the angle. A little bit of space there. Loses Yusuf Balasin there with a little bit of trickery. Asher Arzt up top now. And his efforts to win the ball gives the foul away. Bayern plenty of time. 58th minute. Still over half an hour. Say important 3 points on the line here. Up against their rivals, Mönchengladbach here. In the main round. Points mean prizes. Oh, lovely ball. Flag stays down, does it? No, now it's raised. So there's the reverse fixture. In April. That to be played in Gladbach. On the 19th of April to be precise. 11 o'clock. Kick-off on the Sunday that time. And that will definitely be worth watching as well. So two absolutely fantastic sides. An array of talent on display. Another ball in, looking for Gashi. His diagonal run, trying to get on the end of that, but the ball has to be absolutely precise. Very little room for error. Again, just the one up top. Straight back in the laps of Bayern Munich here. Mamouny. Another delivery. Again, the defender's there. And then another powerful effort. That's the third one we've seen from Louis Schäfer. Fortunately for him, it's the third effort that's gone too high. Not afraid to shoot with his left boot. Nodded away it was by Chris Beiersdorf. And now Gladbach Running forwards, a little shove in the back, play continues, and now it's going to be brought back for the foul. And Gladbach with a opportunity here. Could be a yellow card as well. So another Bayern Munich player into the book. Mathieu and Guefak, of course, with the duties from the dead ball situation. Gladbach, lots of bodies in the penalty area. Got to take their opportunities when they come. They don't get that many of them, or they won't get that many of them, let's say. Reduced to 10 men. Guefak's ball fizzed in and it's off the post. What a direct effort. It was travelling. It was a beauty. Well, I think that was off the post. I might be doing the goalkeeper an injustice. Leonard Prescott might have got a little fingertip to it. In any case, Bayern Munich survive a big scare. That's a lovely little flick from Ajayi there. Ajayi turning on the skills. Wow. Top quality football. Not only in the shot, but also in the defensive play from Ajayi there. Playing with confidence and a little bit of flair. Right down the other end with Mamouni. Mamouni's ball into the feet of Lambe. Comes to Ajayi, and Ajayi puts it wide. And the whistle has already gone in the centre of the penalty area. The foul in the end on Elias Valifard. Yilgashi, the goal scorer. There just seems to be a little bit of a push. As we see that effort again. Off the post, I believe. And this angle will show us better here. Yeah, it is. I don't think, in all fairness to Leonard Prescott, he was going to get there. The shot was absolutely fizzing towards that near post. As we see substitution, Roko Mijatovic is coming on. So a swap at right back. Mamouni, who's seen a lot of the ball and a lot of action, replaced by Roko Mijatovic. Matosevic. First touch of the ball for Mijatovic, who's on this left-hand side now. Trying to link up with Ajayi. And a free kick for Bayern. Dead ball situation here for them. And Ajayi it is. Players clustered around the back post. It goes in towards the penalty area. And then it's cleared comfortably in the end by Elias Valifard, who's being made to work hard. And the deflection as well. Throw in for the visitors. Who so far have put in a very good performance in this second half. I say this is a side that features numerous players who won the Bundesliga at under-17s level last season. So winning that final against RB Leipzig. So they're a confident bunch. Also coming into this game on the back of some good results. Jatovic. And Jai. Another cross and another one. Must be coming up to a half century of crosses for Bayern Munich. So, another yellow card, in fact. And it's the captain, Louis Schaefer, who goes into the book now. The cry was there as Asher Arzt was hauled to the ground. A bit of a tangle. Yellow card being produced, though, by the referee. He's not afraid to reach for the cards this game. And Quayfak reverses the pass. They work the angle and the header came in. Kukumeki. Krasniqi was there to deliver the ball, or sorry, was there as well after Bellison's ball. Gladbach win it again. It's given away, though, by Arzt. Scrappy piece of play from both sides. Ball bobbling around, and it's out of play. Now a throw in to the visitors. Bit of space on the far side. Low and hard this time. A little change of tactics from Bayern. They've lofted a lot into the air. This time driven in along the floor. Gashi can't get on the end of it, though. Bit of a cross come shot there from Wisden Mike. And Bayern Munich slightly struggling at the moment to test the goalkeeper, Marcello Triple, in this second half. Been a very strong defensive display so far from the young foals. See, Wisden Mike really creative on either flank. German international and youth level as well. Say Bayern have certainly produced an awful lot of homegrown talents. Oh, opportunity there. Say Schweinsteiger, Philipp Lahm, Thomas Müller. Lots of players coming through the academy. Bayern again. Again, Gladbach's defence getting the vital touches there. Always a player up there at the moment there for Mönchengladbach. They're sticking to the task. Can they keep up the concentration? It's so tiring when it's wave after wave of attack. Gotta stay focused. Gashi! And Gashi levels things up! Well, just as I say how well Borussia Mönchengladbach have been doing, and they had to stick to the task, Gil Gashi puts a little bit of quality onto the ball into the penalty area. It wasn't an easy opportunity to take. Not by any stretch of the imagination, but it beats Marcelo Triple. Well, let's have another look at this one. Another diagonal run, and he takes it first time, and it beats Marcelo Triple at the near post. It's low and it's hard, and it's into the near post. And Marcelo Triple can't react in time. He tries to spread himself to make himself big, but there's too much accuracy and pace on Gil Gashi's shot. And it's 2 for him today. And Bayern level things up 2-2. And you wouldn't bet against them going on now. Well, back in the balance. Gladbach. They didn't put a foot wrong. And it was a lovely ball into Gashi. Gashi on the swivel, on the turn. In one movement. Now Ajayi has broken free of the defender. And it's cleared there. Beiersdorf. So it looks like we're going to see some substitutions as Bayern Munich look to kick on. Double substitution. Aristide Nseka is coming on, wearing number 16 for Bayern Munich. And also Simon Zölz, another goal scorer for Bayern Munich. So it looks like Lambe's made his way off the field. So Bayern Munich, say, kicking on. Long throw in. Really dangerous weapon there. We haven't seen that too often today, but that was a brilliant effort from Ajayi, was it, who threw the ball in there like it was a corner. Comes all the way through to the other side. And then a first effort from Nseke. Oh, lovely ball from Arts. Turns it around the corner. Asher Arts gets an important touch there to set up his teammate. Gladbach now. A lofted effort that should be catching practice. And it is for Leonard Prescott. So Simon Zölz, centre forward for Bayern. Just his third appearance so far this season for Simon Zölz. Only 11 minutes, in fact, so under 19s action for the youngster. Aristide Hencho, 1 goal. Here he is. 14th appearance today. Mainly from the bench as well. Ajayi. Schaefer switches it up. Good ball out to that far side. Hencho and Nseke plays it back. Bayern. Good ball. The touch slightly heavy, but he gets it again. Fighting for it was Tuls. Hencho and Seke, back it goes. And then the effort lands in the palms of Marcelo Triple. Mijatovic was the one who took the shot there. Asher Arts, oh, that ball, dangerous one. Enough on it though, had to have enough on it. So more substitutions. And now it's the turn of Mönchengladbach as they look to Eden Biber to come on. And also Jakob Perret as well. So another double substitution. Fresh legs. Tavi Kukumeki is it who's coming across here. Play continues now. Bayern. Another ball in. Marcello taking no chances, punches it away after Tristan Top Rasmussen. He's been very busy at centre-back in his partnership with Elias Valifard. Can they hold on? Where's the Mike now? Showing what he can do, dribbling forwards and runs out of room. And it's out for a goal kick. Well, it looks as though Asher Arts has also gone off there. So the substitute may have picked up a slight problem there. Having only just come on for Gladbach. Might also been a tactical change as Gladbach look to protect what they have. A shot from range into the side netting. For a moment it looked like the net was going to ripple and Bayern Munich were going to take the lead there. Aristide, Hencho and Seke just drifting in onto his left foot. Really caught hold of it. And Neil Gashi had the best view in the house. Here he is again. No way through this time. And again down the right hand side. Standing tall was Maroudian on a yellow card. Pavlic out to the right hand side, gets it back again. Well, you don't want to speak too soon. It'll be quite an achievement for Gladbach if they do manage to hold on. It's going to be a very uncomfortable 10 minutes. That's one thing you can say for sure. Again, Gashi goes to ground in the penalty area. So Bayern Munich with a corner as they look to get their noses in front for the first time. Deep delivery towards the back post, goes all the way through. No harm comes of it. Play back underway. Oh, it's given away. Uncharacteristically, Gladbach in trouble, and Wisdom Mike is one player you don't want to give it to. He goes to ground as well, and then the shot from range is over the bar. Well, tiredness is going to be a factor. That level of concentration and the work rate from Gladbach. They've had to work so hard to close down the spaces in that back line. Right now it's Kaiserslautern who will be happy with the way things are going. Already leading on 7 points. And if Bayern and Gladbach drop points, opens the door as well for Leipzig in 4th place, who are currently on 6 points. So Borussia Mönchengladbach beat them last time. Oh, that's a very clever ball, dangerous ball, shoulder to shoulder. The referee gives a free kick to Gladbach. Oh, and it's a second yellow card. Well, unbelievable. It is another red card. And it's the captain, Lewis Schaefer. Well, I said shoulder to shoulder. Let's have a look. It's the left boot of Lewis Schaefer, in fact, that comes out. And it's a good spot from the referee. Zedin Biba, I think it is, went through on goal. So shoulder to shoulder it was, but then the boot came out to trip Biba. And now it's 10 versus 10. And that, again, completely changes the complexion of the game. And Gladbach, having suffered for 82 minutes, well, actually for 70 minutes, because Horvat was sent off after 10 minutes, find themselves level with 10-10 and level 2-2 the score. And here's a free kick. And it's with Nguefak, and we've seen what he can do. Nguefak, it's not an effort as good as his last one. On target though, and forces the corner. Trying to sneak it in on that near post. Leonard Prescott was having none of it. Good effort though. Might have been sneaking in or hitting the post. In any case, Mathieu Nguefak with the corner. And we are set up for a nail-biting finish now. It's anybody's game. Delivery in. Well, it came out of absolutely nothing there. Lewis Schaefer already on a yellow card. Took the option of taking the man out. There was cover. In any case, it is what it is, and there's an opportunity for Gashi just over his head. It's the home side. Gladbach well intercepted. And then overrun. Beiersdorf doing the hard part, but then getting caught out. Ajayi over the top, looking for Wisdom Mike, who has the freedom of the pitch to swap flanks. Wisdom Mike gets to the byline, cuts the ball back, and it's scored into the top right-hand corner. Simon Tolls is surrounded by the whole squad off the bench as Bayern hit back, and they hit the front for the first time today, and it's Tolls' first goal of the season. Oh, Wisdom Mike cuts it back. It goes through everybody. Gashi now wearing the armband sets it back for his teammate Tolls, who sends it unerringly into the top right-hand corner. There was the chance to cut it out. Beiersdorf can't do it. And he's punished for letting the ball get past him. And Marcelo Triple is beaten for the third time. And Bayern into the lead, 3-2. And Gladbach will be kicking themselves. They saw the numerical advantage taken away. 10 versus 10. But Bayern still digging deep and coming up with the goods. Plenty of time, though, remaining for the visitors to draw themselves level. Gladbach sending it forwards. It's sliced. It stays with the visitors. Wow, Bayern. What can you say? In pushing and pushing for the equaliser or the winner. Reduced to 10 men, and then they find the third goal. It's with Gladbach. Beiersdorf. And Guefak. Beiersdorf and Guefak again. They work it well. In comes the cross. Hooked clear. Mr. Mike on the chase. Goalkeeper gets there ahead of him, though. One back in the middle of the park for Bayern. And then Ajayi thought he saw the goalkeeper off his line, but in the end just concedes possession. Wins it back, though. And Gladbach. They've had to do a lot of closing down. There's a few tired legs out there. There's a few fresh legs as well. And that's well won back again from Biber. Well, he's done that a couple of times. He's made a big influence on the game since coming on. The number 23 for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Edin Biber pinching it off Gashi in the middle of the park, and Gashi picks up a yellow card. And it's Beiersdorf. With a free kick. 5 to aim at. Goes horizontally, though. Try to work something different. Oh, the referee doesn't blow the whistle, and the goalie came out, allowing play to continue. In the end, it was a well-worked move. Claimed for offside, but the play continues, and Guefak once more comes to the back stick. And it's Palacent who's seeing more of the ball now, the number 19, pushing further forwards. Quickly taken, clever run. Driven in to the central area. And cleared once more. Into the final minute of regular time. And then the flag is raised. And Gladbach running out of time now. And this will be a substitution. And Sadiki Chemwar comes on. Recovering from a cold. He's back today to see the final minutes. And number 13 as well, Alan Mafigo Bahomo, is coming on. So just the number 14, Roy Snip, who's not been substituted on. Peter Gaidarov going to the bench, and Bayern with a bit of gamesmanship here as they go very slowly across. Trying to eat up every single second here. And Gashi, the goal scorer, or brace scorer, he levelled things up 2-2 with a very finely taken goal. showing what he can do today. One free kick from range, an absolute rifle arrow into the corner. And then another one, a real centre-forwards goal. The diagonal run on the swivel. And then the finish at the near post as it's plucked out of the air by Marcello Triple. Five minutes of stoppage time. And just over 4 minutes remaining for Gladbach to get themselves level. Well, Bayern Munich have been in absolute top form at home. Say 5-1 against Hanover and 5-1 against Berliner Athletic Club. It's been a different story today, but they've shown their resilience and they've shown their quality. And coming up against a very top side in Gladbach, who can hold their heads high regardless of the result today, which may in fact be a draw, because they're knocking on the door here. Say Gladbach, who've played the majority of the game with a player less. They're only trailing by 1. And unbelievably, that happened when it was 10 versus 10. Well, the game's coming thick and fast, and for Bayern, they're going to face Leipzig in their next game. That's away from home on the 8th of March. And Borussia Mönchengladbach, they're going to face Hanover, who are currently at the bottom of the table with 1 point. Well, it's kept alive. How did Ajayi do that? Referee blows the whistle. Ajayi has a little bit of seconds with Marcello Triple. On we go. Bayern closing down the spaces, pressing in the final third. Closing down. Gladbach can't get the ball up the pitch at the minute. And they do win it back in the very good position. Onto the left peg, it's with the substitute. Chemwar gets it back again. And 2 times he puts it into the defender. Good defending from Beiersdorf, who then bullies Chemwar off the ball. Real determination from Chris Beiersdorf, who sends it long. And it's Balassin who's in hot pursuit. And now Bayern. Chemwar's all alone. Chemwar can win it for Bayern. And Chemwar puts his effort just past the post. Oh, Sadiki Chemwar, a good opportunity there to seal the game. Took his time, tried it at the near post. Didn't want to hit it first time. A very tired Gladbach defence. Really unable to close down the space, and there's a chance here at the other end. A chance to level things up. What a save, but it doesn't matter. It's the follow-up. And Gladbach level things up. Absolutely brilliant. Yusuf Balassin with the initial effort. After Bayern had a chance to win it, Balassin collapses to the floor with a bit of cramp. Everybody going down with cramp now in the celebrations. Well, kind of absurd scenes, but it's absolutely brilliant. Balassin was there, and then the follow-up was there as well. Absolutely brilliant play. The long diagonal, the chest control, goes between 2 players. Balassin drives it hard, the fingertip touch, but it's turned in nonetheless. What a absolutely thrilling conclusion. 3-3 it stands. Bayern Munich will be absolutely kicking themselves.
Ausgleich für die Gäste in der Nachspielzeit. Torschütze war die Nummer 19, Yusuf Benazer.
Oh, Yusuf Belasin, I don't think is the goal scorer. I think it was maybe the substitute, Jakub Paret, on the follow-up. In any case, 3-3 it is. Will we see yet another twist? Every time we come to Bayern Munich's training campus, it's a thrilling game. Last time I was here, I saw a goalkeeper score a stoppage time winner. It's thrilling every time. Youth football at its finest. 3-3, 2 red cards, penalties, free kicks, and still we go on. And now will we see a last-minute winner? Surely not long to go now. It's clipped in. It's all the way through. Still not the final whistle. Hasn't come. Wow, absolute scenes. Unbelievable football today. And credit to this player as well, number 19, Yusuf Belasin. Been absolutely full of running today. And it does signal, the referee signals the end of an absolutely thrilling game of football. Well played to everyone involved today. The Gladbach players collapsing to the floor in tiredness. An absolutely outstanding game of football. A real topsy-turvy one as well. Len Wursdorfer with the opener in the 8th minute from a free kick. He was then substituted in the first half. Nico Horvath saw straight red for a challenge in the 10th minute on Aguatu. And the action kept rolling in. Yilgashi with a free kick of his own from range made it 1-1. Lambe with a miss. And then the penalty for Elias Valifard in 36th minute restored the lead for Gladbach against the run of play with a man down. Made it 2-1 at half-time. And then Yilgashi again showing his quality. What a performance from him today, leading the line for Bayern Munich. The ball into the penalty area on the swivel. He scored his second to make it 2-2. Before then, he set up Zöls to make it 3-2. The substitute thought he'd won it for Bayern Munich. But then in the end,